you're probably planning to rope drop Flight of Passage at Animal Kingdom, aren't you? Stop! There's a ride right next to it that has almost the same wait time later in the day, and nobody goes there first. Get that one done early and you can save Flight of Passage for later when the wait time dramatically drops. That's one of 4 Walt Disney World early entry strategies I'm covering today. 1 per Disney park and all of them work. And at the end, I'm going to tell you which months to actually visit Orlando, because getting early entry right means nothing if you're there in the busiest week of the year.
My name's Martin, I'm a former Disney cast member, and now I help people like you have better holidays to Orlando.
Last year we booked over 12,438 happy holiday makers to visit the Sunshine State. That's a lot of churros. Plus we're rated 5 stars with Trustpilot too. Early entry. The basics. 33 minutes inside any Disney park before the regular folk get in every single day, included with all official Disney hotels, value, moderate and deluxe. Plus some partner hotels, the Swan, Dolphin and Swan Reserve are the main ones. Of course, you need a valid park ticket on the day, and it works on both your check-in and check-out dates, so use it if you can. First tip for early theme park entry at Disney World: get there early, really early. For Magic Kingdom, aim to arrive a full hour before early entry starts. For the other 3 parks, 45 minutes is enough, and I mean before it starts, not when it starts. Let's say the park opens at 9 a.m, early entry starts at 8:30. That means you want to be at the gate by 7:45 at the latest. Check your actual times the night before on the My Disney Experience app. They vary by park and by time of year, then work backwards from there. If you turn up when the gates open, you're already behind. You still have to clear security. That eats 10 to 15 minutes before you've moved. By the time you're walking to the ride, the people who set an earlier alarm are already on it. The buses, Skyliner and monorail all run about an hour before park opening. Get on the first one. When you walk through those gates, go straight to your ride. No stopping, no detours, no quick coffee, just go. Next tip, be in the right park. This matters as much as how early you get there. Magic Kingdom on a busy Monday is a completely different day to Magic Kingdom on a quiet Wednesday, and you can't know which is which without the right data. When you book your Orlando trip with us, you get Park Planner, exclusive to Orlando Insider. Built on millions of real data points, real wait times, real crowd levels across all 4 parks. It tells you exactly which park to go to on which day. Not a forum post, not a guess, actual data. That one thing alone can save you hours every single day of your trip. Right park, right ride, get there before it starts. That's the whole strategy. Every tip in this video comes back to those 3 things. Get them right, and you come out of your first ride while most people are still walking through the gate. The rest of the morning just falls into place. Let's hit all 4 Disney parks, starting off at Magic Kingdom, the world's most visited theme park. So if there's one park at Disney World where you need a strategy, it's here. The best rides that are open during early entry include Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Peter Pan's Flight, Winnie the Pooh, Dumbo and Space Mountain. Go straight to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, no debate. That queue opens high and only goes up. Done right, you're on and off within the first 15 minutes. Then go straight to Peter Pan. Gentle ride, brutal queue. This queue builds up if you don't move fast. Get both done and you've saved close to 3 hours later in the day. Traveling with young kids? Flip the order. Peter Pan first, then Winnie the Pooh, then Dumbo. By the time you're off Dumbo, the park is open and you can walk straight onto Little Mermaid, and it's a small world. 5 rides before most families have had breakfast. Epcot is next, and this is where your hotel location completely changes your strategy, because Epcot has 2 entrances. Main entrance at the front of the park, International Gateway at the back, near the Boardwalk hotels. If you're arriving on the Skyliner, you'll come through the back. Know which entrance you're using before you get there. It decides everything. Coming in through the front, go straight to Guardians of the Galaxy. By 9 a.m, that queue is already manic. Usually Test Track has a shorter queue at the same time. Guardians first, Test Track second. That order matters. Coming in through the back, or with young kids, head straight to Remy's Ratatouille adventure, then Frozen Ever After. Frozen's queue gets mega long later, and Remy is always in demand. Hit it early and you've saved a serious chunk of your afternoon. And here's something worth knowing before Hollywood Studios. All of this, the right park, the right ride, the right time of year, it's a lot to figure out on your own. The month you visit changes everything. Some months look cheap on paper or better, but in reality, it's the hottest, most crowded month of the year. I'll break all of that down at the end, every month, what it's actually like, and the ones most people book without realizing what they're walking into. Hollywood Studios is next, and I'm going to give you a strategy that most guides won't tell you. Almost every guide online says sprint to Rise of the Resistance first thing. Here's why I'd push back on that. Rise of the Resistance goes down fairly often. It's one of the most complex rides anywhere in Disney World. If it goes offline mid-morning, you've burned your entire early entry window waiting for something that wasn't running. Go to Slinky Dog Dash first instead, then straight to Toy Story Mania, 2 major rides done within the first 30 to 45 minutes, then Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, that's a strong morning. Come back to Rise of the Resistance at 5 or 6 p.m. The weight drops noticeably in the evening. You still ride it, you just don't gamble your whole morning on it. One exception. If your family are die-hard Star Wars fans and Rise of the Resistance is the whole point of the trip, go there first. Give yourself as many chances as possible in case it does go down. Quick tip, checking the app all day to see if a ride is back open gets old fast. Book with Orlando Insider and you get ride alerts included. The second something reopens or a weight drops, you know straight away. No more staring at your phone. Check out orlandoinsider.co.uk or use the link in the show notes. That's the bit below the video. Now, Animal Kingdom, the one I mentioned at the start. Don't go to Flight of Passage first. Every list tells you to. But here's what actually happens. Even with early entry, even arriving early, 2-hour waits at Flight of Passage rope drop are not rare. That is not a win. That is just a very early start to stand with half the park for one ride. Here's what works better. Start with Na'vi River Journey right next to Flight of Passage. High average wait later in the day and everyone walks straight past it. Get it done fast, then head straight to Kilimanjaro Safaris. It opens about 10 minutes after the park, and this is the best time to do it. Animals are most active first thing in the morning, so you get a better experience and a shorter queue. 2 wins, then go to Expedition Everest. Done right, you've got 3 rides finished before most people have worked out where they're going. One more thing on Animal Kingdom. It's one of the best parks to hop into later in the day. It closes earlier than the other parks, usually around 6 p.m, but the food here is the best in Disney World. Hop over for lunch, then hit Flight of Passage and Expedition Everest while the morning crowds have thinned out. It works really well as a second park on a park hopping day. Which month should you actually be doing all of this? Because early entry in January feels completely different to early entry in July. The crowds, the heat, the school holidays, it all changes how hard you have to work to get ahead. I've broken it down month by month right here. Every month of the year, what it's actually like on the ground, and the ones I tell you to avoid. Click the video on screen now to unlock the best and worst months for your Orlando holiday.